Hello everyone, my name is Ashley Marsh, and first and foremost, I would like to thank you for your time, and I would also like to thank you for considering me for a position on leadership with Marching Chiefs this upcoming fall. Last year, I graduated with a bachelor's degree in humanities in the fall 2021 semester from FSU. This upcoming fall, I plan on starting my master's program in communications at FSU. With that being said, I plan on working with FSU for at least a year within their communications program and then venturing off to wherever my career takes me. Now moving on to the Marching Chiefs side of things. Previously, I was captain of the majorette line in the fall 2020 semester. That season was so unique given the COVID-19 protocols and circumstances that we were under. We had to adapt to anything and everything that was thrown at us that season. Game cancellations, rain cancellations, everything and anything. We also focused on our accountability. If we didn't show up to a practice with our mask on, then we got sent home. That's not something we wanted to do, and that's not something that I wanted to show to my team. I kept having to reiterate we had to practice social distancing and wearing our masks when we needed to, and just being able to come to practice every day given those circumstances. Also, during that season, we focused on the experience. My first year, we didn't have a pandemic. We had a normal football season, and my first experience as a marching chief and a majorette was something I will never forget. And that's something that we were told to focus on because first years when they came to FSU, of course it wasn't normal with the COVID-19 pandemic. So we had to make their season exceptionally memorable because of that circumstance. So that's something I would like to continue to focus on even if there isn't a pandemic going on. I want their experience to be just as memorable as mine was. If I were to be captain, I know that there are expectations, and I know that there also comes with responsibility. Being captain means you have to be responsible for what you do and what you bring to the table. Like I said, I want the experience to be memorable for everyone, regardless if you're a first year or if you're a fifth year. With that being said, this will be my fifth year on the team, and I wouldn't change it for the world. Expectations are held at a high standard because we are leading a legacy that was laid before us. The legacy of the majorette line and also the legacy of the Marching Chiefs is held to a high responsibility and also to a high expectation because they laid the ground for us that we walk on and perform on today. We always harp on, we're representing something that's so much bigger than we are. We're representing the Marching Chiefs organization, we're representing the alumni, and we're also representing FSU as a whole. That's something to be proud of. That's something to take honor in, and I take pride in that. And I want my teammates to know that we are part of a massive organization that's still continuing to grow as we speak. The lessons that I learned when I was captain were very unique because of the COVID-19 pandemic, but I also learned a lot from them. My first year as captain and on leadership was very different. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but did I learn from it? Yes, and I'm still using what I learned today in my career as a normal human and also a working employee. One of the lessons that I have learned is being accountable for my mistakes. If I did something wrong and if I taught something wrong, I'm accountable, and if I needed help, I knew who to ask and where to go and who to reach to. Also, having respect for others. That is something that I always strive and always take to heart, because I treated others how I want to be treated, and that is with the utmost respect. Giving our coach the utmost respect when they show up to practice, and if they want to teach something, I'll, have at it. And if they want to have a fun practice day, then we can have a fun practice day, and we give them the utmost respect. And that's something I would like to teach my team, to respect others when people are talking or just in general. Also, communication is key. ATDT. If you want to know everything and you want your team to know exactly where to go and exactly where to be on time, that's something that a captain or a person in leadership needs to have and needs to excel in. Communication is top on my list. Leading by example in a group setting is also very, very important. This falls back on making the experience for everyone memorable. Well, this is all for me, and I cannot wait to experience fall 2022 and see what it has to offer. As always, go Noles.